One down. Up now for Washington, Brady House. That's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 50 on the year. And we're level. It's 2-2. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. 1 out, base is empty. Juan Yepez digging in for the Nationals. Line drive. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying, and it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So close to blasting that one out of here.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. This is Bryson's stop.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in. That's
double steal in the dirt. And no throw. Both runners are safe. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. 2 outs. On the ground to third, House. That ends the inning. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That to right. Perez makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Pinch hitter coming on, Weston Wilson. 1-run game. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down, Perez stands in for the Phillies. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Robert to right field, way back, gone.
Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And the 0-1. Runner on the move. In the air, right side. And that'll get down for a hit. And now two aboard. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
And now for the Phillies, Perez. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And this one looks like trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Marsh coming home. He'll score. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they tag him out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Perez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Perez was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. So 2 down. Perez stands in for the Phillies. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Perez, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2024. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. The relay. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And
runner takes off for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. Perez on third with 2 out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
One down, runner at third. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nick Madrigal. The other way. That's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The 1-1. Runner takes off. Here's a chopper to short. Lindor tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one ripped.
Come on, ball. Get up. Get up. Get out of here.
Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Hit for the cycle, and that is a real achievement.
No question, he was a big piece.
Let's have a real good time. Let's have a real good time. Oh yeah, let's have a real good time. Celebration, we all a beat. Bring everybody, we not discreet. No right or wrong, we don't compete. Just have a good time, cause life is sweet. Just bob your head and enjoy the beat. Cause nothing is better than the company. That's you and me, and that's me and you. And that's all the homies that we rock through. Yeah, we need a break, we feeling free. I wanna shake, so come on, give it up.
Let's go.
Been around the world, maneuver. With a setback, not too close.
So 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's a base hit. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Versus national anthem, whole world diverses, impeccable, believable, kids incredible, down with the whole squad, so incredible, whole crowd get loud, on my side, everybody in the place, y'all get by, hey, hey, hey.
Holmes back to work. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now here is Weston Wilson. Here goes the runner. Gets under and pops it up. And there's one away. One down. Trey Turner at the plate. One down. Phillies down a run. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Runner goes again. And that's a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri. Slice to right. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
Now this one gets through. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field. Here's the second baseman, Weston Wilson. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
To the right side, Turang throws to first in time. Harper retired. 1 out, bases full. Perez came up with 4 hits in his last game. Foul ball there. In the air, right side. Taylor sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. And now it's going to be Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Perez had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. This is Bryce Turang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry.
Let's go. Home run, baby.
Don't miss that pitch.
And we're back. And now, Brandon Nimmo.
Probably going to be a little bit last game.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And A fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Perez
Appreciate
went
you
deep
watching.
in his most recent game. This one in the air. Madrigal brings it in, and that is that. On a line, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Nimmo ranging after it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple. Perez stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now it's the right fielder, Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's an 8-run lead. Now the third baseman, Weston Wilson. And a pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 2 men left stranded. Perez had a great showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next time, because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.